This is
Eric and Gord. What if we're right?
Live right now.
Are you ready?
Find and like us on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram.
People have died from 36-plus hour gaming sessions. Just be mindful. Nobody has ever died from being...
Somebody has. But I guarantee it's like somebody, it's like COVID. Like, they died, but just because they didn't take their heart medication while they were playing video games or something. Like,
yeah, they didn't die from that. They died from something else being fucking stupid.
It was 36 hours playing video games and they skipped their insulin shot or something. Or they played video games for 36 hours while a truck slammed into their house or something.
Yeah, exactly. Hang on a second. A few minutes back, Anthony Kongfen did a 63-hour live stream to support Operation Supply Drop. As I recall, he didn't come close to the world record. Keep in mind, though, according to Guinness World Records, you were allowed an cumulative 10-minute break every hour to avoid unhealthy record attempts. Meaning you can play for 4 hours without any breaks and then take a 40-minute break.
That's video game playing, though. That's different.
Yeah.
That's not what we're doing.
That's not what we're doing at all.
That's what I mean. Like, you have to wait. They do record-specific guidelines, so we'll find out when they tell me.
Yeah.
What we can do. I'm sure they can't make us go straight. And I'm in. Like, I'm prepared to do it. If we get breaks, great. But I'm in for the... I'll give you breaks if you need them. I'll just have to do an hour by myself while Gord sleeps. So here's
I'm just wondering about like timing things. Like if you have like certain guests or somebody calls in or something like that. Okay, like I can shoot the shit with one of my friends on the show for like 2 hours straight.
Yeah,
I just have like a random ass conversation for like a couple of hours while you have a nap. You know.
Yeah, that's absolutely what we're doing. Well, but I'm gonna try to go the whole shebang.
Oh. There's no way I'm going to be able to do the whole thing.
I'm going to try to do the whole way. That's why I'm getting the rickshaw drivers. Like, if things start getting weird, I'll just go out for a ride in the air.
Man, you're going to go so fucking delirious. It's going to be making no sense.
Yeah, man. Just a crazy dude in a rickshaw fucking ripping around Kelowna in the middle of winter. He's so great. And I got to have a cameraman the whole time. Be awesome. Just no one will know what's going on. Why is he going to a music store? And let's go buy a guitar on the show. On the snow on a rickshaw. It's so funny. Why is he on a rickshaw? Makes no sense. It's a podcast. Nothing to do with podcasting. It doesn't, but when I'm rich, that's the way I'm traveling everywhere. There'll be no more walking when I'm rich. It'll be a rickshaw everywhere. And I could afford something more, but I want to have a human, very demeaned, pulling me around.
That's what you're looking for?
People have to know how rich I am. I'm so rich, I have this human to pull me around. You know why? Because he's not rich and I am. That's the only reason. I need people to understand how beneath me they are now that I have money.
But of course. I expect nothing less.
I'm not going to become the president like everybody else. I'm going to fucking show people what it's like. Oh, my old building looks weird. What did they do to my building? They changed it. Weird. Walking past the building I grew up in. Or I'm on the wrong street.
There's always that chance.
They totally changed the... Oh, no, wait, I'm not in that town. That'd be funny. Oh, the house I grew up in is gone. You didn't grow up here. Oh, thank God. I thought I lived here when I was a kid. I thought this place was in two places. What else did I want to babble on about with you? I don't remember. We should, I guess, start a show. Although I'll put most of this on the show anyway.
Might as well.
Hi there. Happy Tuesday. It is September 22nd, 2020. I'm Eric, talking at you from my lovely Kelowna, British Columbia, Canada. And this show is brought to you by Chef Boyardee, the gender-neutral pasta. For the 21st century.
Well, of course.
I had no good time. I was going to use that joke, but I came up with it a while ago. How's it going, Gord?
I'm doing all right, my friend. How you doing?
I think that might be the new intro thing, where my new intro every day is where I have a different sponsor for the show. I was kicking around that idea.
Yeah, why not?
So tonight's sponsor, Chef Boyardee. The woke ravioli.
It's funny.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to What If We're Right? Soon to be Guinness Award winning podcast. We're right. I'm not allowed to say that yet. I guess I can say I'm not saying anything like two-time Grammy winner Steve Thomas, or two-time Grammy considered
nominee.
No, Grammy considered is the way.
Just considered.
Two-time Grammy considered. I'm like, does that mean you considered watching them twice? Because you're not on a list of nominees that I can find in the last 30 years. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say something real quick before we start the show. Don't go on Facebook and lie about who you are and set up fake shit, because I'll check. I'll check and I'll destroy you. That's what I do for fun. So, Stephen Thomas, learned that last night. Two-time Grammy considered producer Stephen Thomas. And anyone else who wants to try to steal from kids on Facebook and I catch you, I'm going to make fun of you. And then I'm going to talk about it on my podcast so everyone knows your name and they know what I'm talking about. Two-time Grammy considered Stephen Thomas. From Sacred Hearts, what the fuck was it? Bleeding Hearts? I don't know. Something Hearts company, which turns out it's a real estate company with one employee.
Oh, really?
That's what it says on LinkedIn. Yeah, it's a real estate company with one employee. Oh, and he's a FEMA inspector. You know what it takes to become a FEMA inspector?
No.
You go on Facebook and say you're a FEMA inspector. I looked at anyone can do that. You're not like an official inspector of anything. You got a bunch of volunteers to go look at the shit after Katrina and say, yeah, it's wrecked. I tried to really Peskowski, who actually worked for FEMA when she was a firefighter, would get a kick out of that. A friend of the show who I'm inviting back to join us in December, by the way, everybody. Raylene Tuskowski, great guest, one of the best interviews we've done by far. She does the stand-up sex talk show thing.
Yeah.
Very lady, very smart, very funny, and just an awesome all-around person who used to be a firefighter who actually did real FEMA work. So I thought you get a kick out of two-time Grammy considered recording artist Stephen Thomas. You can go to his website, Stephen M. Thomas, I think it is, music, or Stephen T. Thomas. So it's not there. The website's not there. It's a lie. And it's a Wix. It's like a free website maker. And it's like, this domain is not attached to a website. I'm like, really? You can't even drop. I got 11 fucking fake websites. You can't come up with one?
You can't do one with the living hell.
And mine all have at least a page. So that's it, everybody. That was my night last night. I didn't mean to. but this guy pushed me. Don't push me. Because I'm close to the edge.
I'm trying not to lose my head.
Always bugged me that he says the. He doesn't say the.
Yeah.
You're close to the edge. I'm like, what? Like THA, the. Like, it's the, close to the edge. It sounds weird.
Yeah.
And then I always wondered, like, what would standing next to the guitar player from U2, why does that matter? I don't get it.
The edge?
Close to the edge. What? Why? I don't know. Rapping about U2 in the 80s. That's weird.
It is fucking weird because they weren't known very much by that. No, wasn't that song 70s?
Yeah, I have no idea when that song came out. I never knew it existed until like in the 90s when I started making fun of it.
Grandmaster Flash, right?
Yeah, and the Furious Five. They're probably all furious because he couldn't rap very well.
That was. You ever see the video for that song? Man, that shit's rough.
The first time I ever heard of it was like Muchmusic's 20th anniversary or whatever, and they showed all the original videos they ever aired, and I'm like, holy fuck, am I glad I didn't watch Muchmusic back then.
Yeah, no, I was a big old fucking fan.
Oh, I was huge fan. Like Steve Anthony and Mike,
Erica M. and
fuck yeah. I would put in a VHS tape. You kids can look up what that was. I would put in a VHS tape, like the extended play one, and I'd hit record before I went to school. And then I'd come home after school and watch the 8 hours of what I recorded. And just fast forward through all the shit.
That's it.
That was how I watched Muchmusic every day for years. Fast forward through all the crap, watch the Pepsi Power Hour.
Oh, so good. Rap City. I was always a fan. I love my rap too.
And fucking that's how I found Ren and Stimpy. And
yeah.
I probably still have videotapes with episodes of Beavis and Butthead.
Who was the guy? Master P. He ended up taking over Rap City.
Master P. Yep.
Yeah.
He did. He did. He had another one too that wasn't rap. It was like
the indie thing, wasn't it?
No, he did. Master P did like electronic. He had like a.
It was like a dance thing at that time.
It was like a techno thing, yeah. On top of Rap City, and then the indie thing that was all Suki and Lee, and then when it got all weird. She did good though. She had like good indie stuff. Everyone was good back then, but you know it was hard to do bad. You couldn't do. There was no bad music in the 90s.
Oh, it's true.
It was boy bands. Everybody hated the boy bands, but you can't really hate on them now. Like they were amazingly successful, and no one's ever done it ever since. It was a weird 90s thing. Everything was in the 90s. You could get famous. It's kind of like nowadays, but like rock bands could get famous. Shitty bands, you get huge off one single and then disappear.
Yeah, Slick Toxic. That's a perfect example.
Fantastic band. And
White Lies, Black Truth.
If that song came out today, I'm surprised that song's not huge right now.
Yeah, right, eh? White Lies, Black Truth.
Why the fuck is no one playing that song? We gotta find that. Do you still have it? I wonder if you can find it on like Spotify or something. That's gonna be the theme song for the show from now on.
I own it. Like I have it.
Right, I have it. He's got a Svengali. That made me think
Svengali. They had that one.
So many good one-hit wonders.
Yeah, fuck. Aldo Nova.
Oh yeah, man.
My sister got hit on by the singer of Aldo Nova. He was at the chiropractor across the street from my parents' house. My sister went in for an appointment, and he just walked up to her, and he's like, "Hey, you ever heard of the band Aldo Nova?" She's like, "No." He's like, here, and he hands her a cassette. And he goes, here, this is my band. He goes, we should go out sometime.